Any truth that you refused to do Club Shay Shay?
Yes.
Was there a reason behind that?
Because I think that, and I've said this openly, I think that the reason that many of those men went on that show is because Skip shit on him. Skip shit on Shannon in a way that made most black men go, fuck that, we're going to make sure this brother. But then those very men were now all of a sudden the subject of ridicule. And then an art form I loved was trotted out week after week because it was in vogue. Mm-hmm. And Shay Shay is a great platform, but it ain't the arbiter of truth. I ain't never known a club where they told the truth at. Like, I ain't never known one club. Like, it ain't a bench, it ain't a Bible. It became a thing where it was this arbiter of all that was wrong. Now, I know everyone. I love Katt. I think Katt is an andre. I think he's one of the most talented human beings I've ever seen. I know Sid and Skip and Sid and Steve. I know Earthquake. I know all those men. And though I have a decidedly different experience with them. But I thought I thought in terms of my perspective of Club Shay Shay in its initial iteration, it's an art form I loved that now was being trotted out and splayed out, and I thought it was misrepresented. Like, it would be like somebody telling you how shitty basketball was. You know, I love this art form. Mm-hmm. It took me from places that I never thought I would go to sitting in front of kings and queens. So I have a different perspective of it, and I thought that to me was something that I just, that's why I draw the line at, for me. Respect. You can do whatever you want.
Respect.
When you called me, I came right. Right
away. I was surprised. I was like, I hit him. He said, "Yeah," right away. I was
people
like, okay.
Well, why you fuck with black? I fuck with black because I like them. I'm gonna fuck with. I'm never gonna explain to somebody or justify somebody why I do anything. I do what I want to do. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna tell you where you going, nigga. When my father they asked you ever ask your father where you going, nigga, to see a man about a dog?
I wish I would.
That was the famous line right there. See a man
or a horse, and we never got none of them.
Right.
But to me, there are things that I spark to agree with, like or dislike. I don't know. I think that what he's doing, he was actually my favorite football player. But I think the iteration of that, the way that came about, and the harm I saw it caused people I love, and an art form I love, made me go, you know what? That's not a thing I need to do.
I know comedy, like sports, has always been a competitive space, but now I feel like there's more beef.
But that's not a listen. The Kings of Comedy was at one point was the greatest tour that ever existed. We should have a clause. It was $1,000 for every minute you went off, right? Because you go to these union buildings and they have these hard outs. We never raised $1,000 because everybody respected everybody's time. It was that. I think Kings of Comedy was the birthplace of all of these things we now see. And it was an exercise of black men working in a cohesive way, all loving each other. Now, I'm not saying we didn't have problems. I'm not saying people didn't argue. Right. But I am saying that it did so much that was transformative and so much that was good. And to see it reduced to this was a little bit too much for me.
This segment is brought to you by our newest sponsor, StockX, the bridge to the products you love. So before we get back to the episode, my new favorite sponsor has sent me some goodies. Let's see what we got. These are Travis's. They must have got the word. Ooh, the Brown Boys. You know it's official when you got the StockX tag. I can't tell you how I'm excited to have this partnership. I went back and found shoes like from high school that I couldn't afford that all my friends have, and now that I got a little bit of money, I can get those shoes. It's just like Disneyland for adults. I mean, I got any and everything. This is one of them. The Shocks. You know it's official. Now, obviously all these are for me, but we're gonna start giving you guys a chance to win some shoes too. These are 95s. Like I couldn't afford these in 95. Like all my friends had them. The all black with the baby blue. Fire. It's the cactuses. Ooh, I had these and they got messed up. I love you, StockX. Big shout out to StockX. When you need those exclusive drops, StockX has got you covered.